Hi, I'm Dr. Rob Rutledge. I'd like to introduce myself by explaining why my message is so pertinent and beneficial to people affected by conditions other than cancer. So as an oncologist, I endorse complete cancer care, which is also called integrative medicine, which is essentially combining the best care that the medical system provides with what you can do to empower yourself with levels of body, mind, and spirit. And really, that advice is so pertinent to every single person, regardless of what condition they may be working with in their lives. So for instance, getting the best possible care from the medical system starts with understanding what's happening, tapping into the educational resources both within the medical system and by those provided by the community-based organizations. Preparing for one's appointments, understanding the medical language, advocating for oneself, adopting the attitude that you're the most important person in the room when you go in to see a physician, and tapping into the incredible resources that the medical system provides. So just that by itself is extremely helpful for all of us. But I also talk about body, mind, and spirit, and the body part is simple health habits that are proven to actually really make a difference in terms of how we feel in our energy and our quality of life. So for instance, exercise, putting that, our frustrations, our anger, our pent-up negative emotions into something that actually will strengthen our bodies ourselves. Diet, listening to the body, figuring out what foods work for us, what are the antioxidants, what are the anti-inflammatory type of diets, maintaining a reasonable weight, practicing good sleep hygiene and why it's important to stay in the dark at night, and literally just realizing that the body is really something that we need to take care of, something that's sacred to us, allows us to go out into the world, to extend a hand, to give a hug and receive a hug. And so that principle of really loving oneself and taking care of oneself is the kind of underlying basis of everything that I talk about. But I also talk about mind, so the overlap between the body and the mind is actually practicing a relaxation technique. We know that, for instance, you can actually change how your brain works. You can empower a part of the brain that dampens down the fears and anxieties by getting ourselves in a more relaxed, compassionate state. But really, so that's a very superficial overview of how to empower one's body. I talk about mind, I talk about spirit, but really what I do is I talk about stories. The stories of people that despite incredible outer circumstances find peace and joy and gratitude and beauty within their lives. And so I love to tell stories. I tell the story of my grandmother who was 110 years old when she died, and that how she was able to kind of release into something so deep and mysterious that she kind of lit up the room during her final days and months. It was just remarkable just to be with her. And so I offer those type of stories, the stories that people can relate to. They resonate, they recognize their own strengths and resilience and great courage when they hear those stories. I've given talks to all sorts of different groups, including high school students and different disease conditions. And so I love to present to your group. Please contact me. I love working with people. I love learning and garnering that wisdom that I've taken from thousands and thousands of people in the Cancer Center and support groups, and offering it in a way that's fun and engaging and really, really helpful to people. So I really look forward to creating an experience that's the best possible experience for your audience. So please do call or email, and hope to chat with you soon. Take care.